You know, the ADR bill dates back to 2022 when the Red Chamber, that's the Senate, in our country, passed the piece of legislation aimed at replacing the Arbitration and Conciliation Act, 1988. The big idea is to create a modern framework for alternative dispute resolution. In this connection, therefore, the Speaker of Zamfara State House of Assembly, Honorable Bilyaminu Ismail, led his colleagues to Lagos State to perfect the ADR bill. According to the American manufacturer Henry Ford, he said, "Coming together is the beginning, staying together is progress, and working together is success." The Speaker and his team spoke with Babajide Kolade Otitoju, RBKO, on the benefits of alternative dispute resolution in a season of court congestion and long dispensation of justice. So here is the interview. Let's pause and go there. Please watch on. Thank you.
One big problem confronting our nation is the slow dispensation of justice. For this reason, more and more Nigerians are advocating alternative dispute resolution modules. Zamfara State is one state that is determined to ensure that alternative dispute resolution takes root so that the congestion that we face in our law courts will be a thing of the past. And I have today with me the Speaker of the Zamfara State House of Assembly, Honorable Bilyaminu Ismail Moriki. We also have the Clerk of the House, Alhaji Mahmood Aliyu, as well as the Country Director of International Alerts, Mr. Kingsley Udo, whose team has been working with the Zamfara House of Assembly to deliver this law so that there will be an improvement. There will be an improvement in the dispensation of justice in Zamfara State and across Nigeria as a whole. Good evening, Honorable Speaker.
Good evening.
Thank you for visiting Lagos, thank you for visiting TVC.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
My question is, why did the House prioritize this bill, and how far have you gone in terms of putting the bill to bed?
First of all, I think my name is Bilyaminu Ismail, a member representing the good people of Zone West constituency and also the Speakers and Zamfara State House of Assembly. Yes. Yeah, we have been in Lagos for a lesson learning visit. Okay. It is because we received an executive bill transmitted by the Executive Governor of Zamfara State, Dauda Lawal, a bill for a law to provide for the establishment of Zamfara State Alternative Dispute Resolution Center. And I believe it will ease the suffering of our people, and also to to reduce or to ease the yes, and also to reduce the expenses, time consuming, and also technicalities experienced by conventional court. Yeah. So.
And you decided to come to Lagos?
Yes, we decided to come to Lagos because of the standard and the qualities of Lagos being the first or the second that has such bill. So that is why we decided to come to Lagos.
Okay, let me go to the Speaker now, Alhaji Mahmood Aliyu, the Clerk of the House. I wanted to put to explain further to us why you have chosen to come to Lagos to do some fact-finding.
Yes, thank you very much, Jide. The bill, like rightly said by the Right Honourable Speaker, was given its second reading.
Yes.
That is in the House sitting number 6 of July 2nd, 2025, and committed to the committees of Justice and Judiciary and that of Public Petitions. And to your question, the choice of Lagos State is not by accident, it's deliberate. Because we felt Lagos stand out as a model. And because of the standard, the quality of legislation passed by the Lagos State House of Assembly, and as well the diversity, the diverse nature of Lagos, having so many tribes, being a liberal place. So we felt Lagos is the right place to come for the understudy.
Yes.
We've also periscoped our searchlight at Lagos House of Assembly and found that the law, the multi-door court law, has been passed since 2002, yes, which is about 23 years ago. That was when the House of Assembly was barely in its first assembly. So we felt having an experience of stretching across 23 yes, years
is sufficient enough.
Is sufficient enough for us to come, and we know that laws are supposed to be as contemporary as possible. Yeah. They are supposed to be as futuristic as possible, even though they are not sacred like the Quran and Bible. So we have to look for a place that would at least give us a good avenue to come for the study tour. That is why we're in Lagos.
Yeah, I can see your colleague in the Lagos State House of Assembly is here.
Yes.
And some members are here as well. How much support have you received from your colleagues in the Lagos State House of Assembly?
Yes, the support we've been communicating with the Lagos State House of Assembly, courtesy, and we're very thankful to the charismatic leadership of the Right Honorable Speaker, Dr. Mudashiru Obasa, for his support through his, we used to call him the global clerk, because he has it all and he has been up and doing. He has been very supportive. In fact, we've been partners. This is the second time we're coming to the Lagos State House of Assembly. Even when I think we borrowed from the Lagos House of Assembly a model of the Security Trust Fund.
Wow.
So Lagos have been an ally, honestly. We have a good partnership and we are most grateful.
I'll come to you now, Mr. Kingsley Udo of International Alert. Why is it so important for us to have alternative dispute resolution?
Thank you very much. That is a big question. And honestly speaking, I would say that our key interest as an organization is to ensure that conflict does not have a violent end. You know, conflict is part of human nature. Yes. You know, conflicts as old as human beings. Interpersonal, intrapersonal conflict will always exist. Even as we live here, there will still be conflict. But the point is, it mustn't end in violence. Yes. And that's why we're offering this solution that is free, that is multi-door. You know, you can choose whichever option. And honestly speaking, when you hear of somebody carrying cutlass or machete to cut someone in my village because of a little piece of land, you know, these are things that could have been, you know, resolved amicably, and there will be a win-win situation. And even when there is no win-win situation, people could still go and seek litigation. So we are very grateful as an organization. International Alert is very thankful to the British Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office for generously providing the funds for this project. And moreover, the choice of Zamfara has proven to be something that has paid off. How many speakers will you see come on a learning visit in our country today, if it's not abroad or overseas? You know, coming to Lagos, the speaker has humbly participated in every aspect of this visit. And you could see the enthusiasm in all of his colleagues. I mean, we are proud of them. We are ready to do more with them, and we're looking beyond Zamfara. You know, we're speaking with our donors right now, saying we could do more beyond, you know, Zamfara. We could spread across the entire country. I know today we heard from the Lagos State Alternative Dispute Resolution team that there are about 21 states already having this multi-door courthouse. Yeah. So we are ready to expand beyond that. And I must thank Zamfara State government, really. You've given us a reason to believe. You've given us a reason to want to extend and do more. Thank you. So,
Honorable Speaker, when do you hope to put this whole bill matter to bed?
Well, whenever we have this kind of bill before the House, yes. First of all, we'll commit the bill to the, after giving the first and second reading, we now commit the bill to the relevant committees for stakeholders' engagement to get their input and make the bill very rich. Yes. And people-oriented. So by doing so, when the committee has done their own job, they will now come back to the House, make their observation and recommendation, yes. And now report it to the House for upward legislative process, so that to pass it into law. Okay. Yeah.
So we can imagine that before the end of this year, it will be passed into law?
I think in the next 2 to 3 weeks, inshallah, after we have conducted the public hearing, because yes. When we go back to Zamfara State now, the committee will call for public hearing. Okay. And after that, they will now make their observation and recommendation and now report it to the House. Okay. So by then, the House will deliberate and decide and also take the necessary action so that to make sure that they pass that bill into law.
Okay. Do you envisage any pitfalls along the way?
No, not really, because when we came to Lagos, actually, we have a very fruitful discussion, and we have achieved what we want, and it will add value to our own to make it very rich, inshallah.
Okay. Yeah. Clark, sir, from your interaction with our people in Zamfara, would you say they are already excited about the possibility of this bill being passed into law? What are stakeholders saying?
Of course, yes. The executive governor of Zamfara State usually seeks the opinion of the populace, the indigene and the residents of Zamfara State, yes, in the light of drafting a bill for the betterment of lives of people living in Zamfara State. And as such, this bill has been brought to the House, even though we've not made the public hearing yet, like the Right Honorable Speaker has mentioned. But immediately we get back to Zamfara, we have to, because it has to be grassroots oriented. And the House of Assembly, one of its mandate is representation. So it has to seek the opinion of all constituents of Zamfara State, yes, so that they will have a buy-in in the law, because all laws are supposed to be practicable. So we have to have their input. So yes, like he mentioned, we're going to hold a public hearing, yes, where memoranda will be brought to the House, and we'll also consider all those inputs that is being brought to the House. So it's going to be the views of the people, God's willing.
So, Mr. Udo, as I come to you now, why do you think more and more people will prefer alternative dispute resolution? Is it simply because litigation can sometimes be expensive?
Yes. Looking at the brilliant model of Lagos State, which we saw today, honestly, I would rather choose alternative dispute resolution, there's even a component that has some mental health and psychosocial support, you know, to the people who are accessing the service.
Yes.
It's flat awesome. It's amazing. They are in the court. Nobody cares if you're running crazy. You just need to speak to the magistrate or speak to whoever is on the bench there, and you don't tell a lie. But here, people are helping you make a decision. There's informed consent. You know, people are making a decision because someone is there to support them. In cases where, you know, both parties can't make a decision, someone is now given the power to make a decision on behalf of both of them that will be balanced and fair.
Yes.
So for me, we are so many in Nigeria. Look at the country, over 200 million people. How many courthouses do we have? In my village alone, I know people are scared of going to court. Whenever you talk about the court, people are thinking, oh, I might go to jail. The police might keep me awaiting trial. You know, I might begin a perilous journey of no return. So people don't want to go to court. But honestly speaking, this is something that is nearby. This is contextual. Lagos said it clearly. Don't copy our own verbatim. Go back and contextualize. Take it to Bungudu in Zamfara State and make it a Bungudu thing. You know, take it to Iwok in Akwa Ibom State and make it an Iwok thing. So it's dynamic. It's how do I say? It's multi-door. It's free. It's friendly, and people are trained. You don't need to be a lawyer that has stressed for years in the law school. If you're someone with passion, someone with interest, you can undergo the ADR training and you become an asset. So for us as an organization, we have put our searchlight on this. This is what we're going to be driving, I mean, going forward in terms of our programs around peace building and conflict transformation. Yes, so this is even our programs around climate change as well, looking at the farmer header crisis or conflict as well. We want to introduce this pathway, you know, to make it available for people to be able to access alternative dispute resolution. My team has been excellent on ground. I mean, they've been amazing, hardworking young team, and I think it's time to use this avenue to really commend them and say we'll do more. We just have to do more. Nigeria is ours. It's our country.
One last question for you.
Okay.
Social problems are leading to marriage breakups. How much can alternative dispute resolution do to ensure that the final value of marriage is retained?
I will speak from a very clear example, a real life example, a relative of mine here in Lagos who had conflict with the wife, and they were going to separate, tear the family apart. They accessed this service, and this is real life scenario. They accessed this service, and today they are together again. They said to me it wasn't lawyers with wigs that spoke with them. It was people from the pastor, the imam, the teacher, people who've been trained on this approach, who spoke with them and asked a lot of questions, you know, supported them to make decisions, and their marriage is back together again. Nigeria's rate of divorce and breakups is so high, is frightening.
Yes.
And honestly speaking, marriage is the bedrock of the family. And if the family cannot stay together, we don't have a nation that can stay together. So we need to put our eyes in that place. You've asked the right question, Chief. And I would say to you that every family out there, let's just say every family out there having challenges, please don't keep it to yourselves. Don't bottle it in, or don't separate, or don't stay there because of the children alone and still fight in the bedroom. Try and access alternative dispute resolution, the multi-door courthouses, and see how, you know, you will be supported. You need support. They said when you accept or admit what is wrong with you, you're already halfway gone with health. So please, we call on Nigerians, please, if you're having such challenges, access the services. And that's why we need to take it to all the states in the country. Please, when we go, please give us the same kind of support the government and people of Zamfara have given us. I mean, perfect example. Perfect example. So please, we'll be coming, we'll be knocking at your doors. Please open for us.
Finally, Honorable Speaker, what is your message for our good people of Zamfara State?
I think I would like, first of all, to commend the effort and the support of the TVC and all the staff at TVC, and not only the TVC, the all medias, because for supporting His Excellency Governor Dodalor, for showcasing what he's doing in Zamfara State.
Yes.
We now we witness that the world seeing what is happening in Zamfara State, the development we have in terms of infrastructure, health and education, even the security, they have done well. So with this, I know it will give room for the people to access to justice for all, not only the richest and also the vulnerable people. They may have access to it. So when we have this in Zamfara State, inshallah, I know with this, Zamfara State will be better, inshallah.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you very much.
I've been speaking with the Honorable Speaker of the Zamfara State House of Assembly, the clerk of the Zamfara State House of Assembly, and the representative of International Alert on the matter of alternative dispute resolution. It is the considered opinion of my guests that congestion in our prisons, court congestion, would be dealt with once we find alternative means of resolving disputes. Not all cases should get to the courts. That is the message from my guests. Thank you so much.
Thank you very
for coming here today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Udo, for what you do for our people. God bless you. Thank you, the clerk of the Zamfara State House of Assembly, for coming to Lagos and for visiting us here at TVC. Thank you. And that's the end of our interaction on the matter of alternative dispute resolution. And we hope that more states will sign in, just like Lagos took the decision 2 decades ago. Hopefully more states will come in and adopt alternative dispute resolution.
Yeah, a busy time, I dare say, for you.
Yes.